What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, something very, very interesting arose as undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, Ryan Garcia, 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach, ahead of his highly anticipated April 15th showdown with undefeated three-division world champion, who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight, the WBA regular title at junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 28 wins, no loss, and no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis has now set up shop in Florida. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis has matured over the years, and Gervonta Tank Davis, he trains out in Florida. Okay, he moved his whole camp down to Florida. He's get away from the distractions. Now I know in his last camp, heading into his January 7th showdown in Washington D.C. at the Capital One Arena with then undefeated WBA super featherweight world champion Dominican star boxer Hector Garcia, who was 16 wins, no loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, 31 years of age, 5'9" with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis, he had a hiccup just a week or 2 weeks before his fight, where he got into an altercation with his children's mother, and it went public and went viral. He spent the night in jail. Aside from that, Gervonta Tank Davis is very, very focused. Okay, this is a completely different Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis is locked in. In years past, you would see in between fights, Gervonta Tank Davis ballooning up in weight, Gervonta Tank Davis severely out of shape. Gervonta Tank Davis even missed weight on the scale twice and lost his belt on the scale. In the biggest fight, the second biggest fight in the history of the sport of boxing, he was the co-main event, the Floyd Mayweather-Conor McGregor, and he missed weight on the scale and lost his belt on the scale. And Floyd Mayweather was visibly unhappy with that. He was undisciplined. Floyd Mayweather, it was reported that he did, what he could, tried to have Gervonta Tank Davis relocate to Vegas, tried to have him relocate away from his hometown of Baltimore to get away from the distractions, right? Gervonta Tank Davis was hanging out in between fights, enjoying the fruits of his labor. Not anymore. Since Gervonta Tank Davis has had 2 children, is he perfect? No. He's gotten in trouble a few times. But you don't see him out of shape anymore. You don't catch him out of shape. He's not going into weight loss camps. He's very focused on his body. He's very locked in. Gervonta Tank Davis, he just fought May 28th. Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York, against lightweight title contender star boxer Rolando Rolly Romero. Broke the gate record. $5 million gate. Huge names have fought at the Barclays Center, such as Deontay Wilder, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Zab Judah, right? The list goes on and on and on for the fighters that fought there. And they never did a gate the size of Gervonta Tank Davis's live gate, right? So with that said, that was May 28th. He fought January. Now you count the months. May, you say June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 8 months. You didn't see him severely out of shape in that 8-month time. You didn't see him in a weight loss camp. And once again right now, Gervonta Tank Davis, he finished the fight with Hector Garcia. And where's the next place you spotted Gervonta Tank Davis? Not at the club. Not at the mall. Not at the car dealership. Not at the gentleman's club. Not on even vacation. You know where he was spotted? Back training. Back in the gym. And once again, he's back with his doctor, his physical therapist, his nutritionist, his trainers, already preparing for this fight in April. And Ryan Garcia, of course they're going to play mind games. Of course they're going to try to get in one another's head. Ryan Garcia normally trains in California. He's from LA. Mr. Goosen is his trainer. His gym is in LA. Ryan Garcia decided to set up shop in Gervonta Tank Davis' city where he trains. Now, it's not his hometown. His hometown is Baltimore, Maryland. That's not his hometown. But Gervonta Tank Davis, he sets up shop now to get away from all the distractions in Florida. I believe it's Fort Lauderdale, if I'm not mistaken. Right? He sets up in Florida. So what did Ryan Garcia do? He now sets up his camp, his training camp in Florida. Part, obviously, I'm sure, to get in Gervonta Tank Davis's head. And another part is for him to himself to get away from the distractions. And it's also easier for Showtime President of Sports, Steven Espinosa, the promoters involved, the camera crews, to be able to go from one place to another for promotional reasonings to get the footage they need without having to fly all the way back to across the country to LA, back to Florida. Well, now both camps are right there in Florida and they can get all the footage they need right there in Florida. And everybody's gym is going to be open and available for Ryan Garcia and Mr. Goosen, who's respected in the boxing world, to set up camp. He's not going to lack anything and miss anything. Actually, it's going to benefit Ryan Garcia to set up camp. He's away from all his distractions. Now, it's hard to get away from distractions and go to Florida, especially Miami and Fort Lauderdale. That's pretty hard to do, but you can stay focused. That's where Adrian Broner, 4-division world champion superstar boxer, is set up camp with Coach Cunningham, right, in Florida. And so I think that Ryan Garcia just might be running into a buzzsaw in Gervonta Tank Davis. If this was the Gervonta Tank Davis of yesteryear that wasn't focused, enjoying the fruits of his labor, out partying and hanging out in between fights, having to have weight loss camps, I would give Ryan Garcia a much better chance to win the fight. Because he's not working on strategy, he's working on losing weight. But in this case, in this situation, he just came out of a fight, January 7th. Okay? Not even a full 3 weeks ago. And he's already back working and training. And already back with a nutritionist. Gervonta Tank Davis is 1,000% focused. He's a southpaw with tons of experience, high ring IQ, boxing IQ, makes great adjustments in the ring, sets great traps for his opponents. And Ryan Garcia is not very experienced. And since Gervonta Tank Davis is not focusing on losing weight because he's already on weight, and he's just solely focusing on a strategy, and he has a team around him with Coach Calvin Ford, Coach Kenny, I think that it heightens his chances to be victorious in his fight, in my opinion. Right? And I think that he's going to get Gervonta Tank Davis, that is, the best version of Ryan Garcia, no doubt, for sure. I'm almost certain he's going to get the best version of Ryan Garcia in this fight. But I just don't think it's going to be enough. I think his durability, his stamina, his chin, his ring IQ is going to show up in a major way. And again, like I said, I think he's going to get the absolute best version of Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia has not been on this stage. Ryan Garcia, the biggest fight he's been in was the fight with Olympic gold medalist, British lightweight star title contender Luke Campbell. And he was floored in that fight. He got up and he got the 7th round stoppage. And since then, Luke Campbell, who's a southpaw, who floored him with a left hook, right? Since then, he's been very, very, very cautious of that left hand. But in this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, it's not just the left hand. It's the right hand. It's the ring IQ. It's the traps. It's the lateral movement and the angles. It's the pressure of being under those big lights on that big stage in front of the world. Now, Ryan Garcia has a huge following. Huge following. But this huge following with all eyes on you, with this man, Gervonta Tank Davis, in front of you, with the experience, the power, the know-how, the ring IQ, and he's comfortable. He's very, very comfortable in these moments. He's very, very durable. Never seen him hurt, wobble, staggering, and stumbling all over the place. Never seen him on the canvas. So with all those things, I think that Ryan Garcia is going to get the best. We're going to get the best version of Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. But you're also going to get the best version of Gervonta Tank Davis. And I think the experience is going to show up big time. And I think at some point in time, Ryan Garcia relies on his hand speed, he relies on his power, and he opens it up extremely wide, and he gives you opportunities. He gets overzealous. He gets overconfident with his hand speed and his power. He opens up extremely wide, and I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is then his eyes get even bigger. He gets even more focused, and I think he'll capitalize in between that. And that's where Ryan Garcia is going to have a problem because, see, he's going to be very cautious and very aware of Gervonta Tank Davis' left hand, as most fighters are. But it's not going to be his left hand to get the party started. It's going to be the right hand. So I can't wait to see how it unfolds because I'm sure both guys will be tested this night. And it's going to be huge. But that's all I got for y'all. Ryan Garcia, he poking at him, to get him, to get under his skin. He he in this city. I'm sure Ryan Garcia is a showman. They'll cross paths. I'm certain. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like his shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.